new microphone. And this one I have good feelings, Now, a few things to kind of be aware. First off, this is the Comica, which I actually like the Comica brand a lot. And I would say in that budget realm, normally I have like their V30 Lite, their V30 Pro, V30, I don't know, plus some of their smartphone mics, etc. Been a real fan of them. Have to say, I think at their price, you just can't complain too much. So this one here, Comica CVM WM300C. This is it. This is the box. It says here, 96 channel UHF professional dual wireless lavalier lapel microphone system for Canons, Panasonics, really, you know, anything that kind of has a mic jack. Even it shows here smartphone. 394 foot range. Now, what we're not doing today is we're not going to do things like testing the range, but we're going to take a look at what comes in the box. And this is the important part for me. For XLR camcorder. For XLR. So this can plug directly into a camera that has the standard 3.5mm like headphone style jack, which is great. But as a lot of you know, I'm constantly trying to work on the other room, which I do some of the more like roomery type videos and the tutorial type videos because it's right in front of my computer. That one, I have a microphone here, which is great, but depending on how I'm kind of sitting and angled, you know, sometimes the audio doesn't get picked up well. So I still like using that microphone, and I'm gonna continue using an XLR boom mic, I guess. But for the angles where I'm moving around, I also wanted to have a microphone that like a lav style, so that no matter where I was pointed, it could connect and get my audio. So this one here, with the fact that it has an XLR, I believe, cable inside, so that I could plug it into a mixer board, which I think I will probably review, because I ordered that too, and that is here, and I haven't set it up. I was kind of waiting for all the pieces to come before I did that. Then you and I can really see how well everything works. But today what we're gonna do is hook this straight into my camera, just to see what the sound quality is like. Of course, we're gonna see what comes in the box. And then in a future video, watch for it. So go down there, hit that subscribe and notification bell, dealy, wherever it's floating around on your device that you're watching this on. And watch for the upcoming mixer board. I don't think I have it. No, it's in the other room, but looks like a nice mixer board. Should do everything I need it to do, and should complement this actually very well. Let's crack this box open, see what comes with it, and then see how it performs. Coming up. Okay guys, so here it is. It's got 4 stars. Now, I want you to see this because prices, as we've been seeing, especially nowadays, prices are going all over the place. This is on Amazon.com and it's coming in at $329 US. Okay, that's I think for a professional, that's actually quite good. I bought it on Amazon.ca. Okay, here it is here. You see, you purchased this item on October 22nd. Now, it doesn't look like the store I bought it from necessarily has it in stock right now anymore, but it says here there's another option for $663. Now, I'm pretty sure I bought this for like $300. Let's look at my order. Yeah, 300 bucks, right? Which is why I bought it at that price. I was like, yeah, 300 bucks for a Pro, what looks like or could be something that will really work for me. $663 puts you into a different category, so I'm not too sure, but I do believe even at the Amazon.com, you possibly, yeah, pretty sure, yeah, you could have this shipped to Canada, or if you're in the US, then you're good to go anyway, or whatever. I will put links down below to this stuff because if you guys want to go see it. Right now, it's 16 ratings, which I'm guessing means that it's, I don't want to say it's a fairly new product, but it may be. 4 stars, okay. But we'll see how it does. 96 channels, easy to charge. Cool. Real-time monitoring. Yeah, because it says that you can plug headphones into it. There's a little image on the box here, right? Headphones right in. Excellent. Adjustable RF signal strength. So the CVM WM300 wireless lav microphone is made of full metal manufacturing. Excellent shielding. Working distance is within 197 feet. That's weird because up top it says 394 feet. All right. You can switch to low strength mode, which helps to reduce power consumption. Cool. When the working distance is longer than 197 feet, you can choose high strength. Oh, I see. Okay, so if you do low strength, you get 197. If you go high strength, you get 394. Cool. Audio quality probably degrades maybe when you go a little longer. Whatever. QR code, here it is. If you want to go to their website to see what else they have, this is the front of the box. CVM WM300C UHF, ultra high frequency. We like ultra high. And I don't know if you guys can see that whole bunch of stuff here on the side here, which is great, I'm guessing. And on the back, again, important, all your information. So signal noise, antenna, receiving. You guys, if you want to pause it here, I'll leave the screen up here. Voila. You will see that there are a bunch of options, like different kits that you can buy for the 300 series. So if you need to have like two transmitters with one receiver, so maybe you're doing interview style stuff. If you want a handheld microphone, just a handheld, the one that I have, which is just one receiver, one transmitter. If you just need an extra transmitter, just need a microphone. Very cool. So this is a nice little setup that you can start with, and you could be like, I need another transmitter because I want to start doing interviews. Cool. Or I want to do this, the handheld dealy, right? Even if it's just kind of a show where you have the lav on here, but you're like, because that's what you want, right? You want that look. I get it. I'm with you. You want that look? Sure. Okay, let's crack it open. Here it is. Little tape guy here. You know, I don't know what it is. My hands are shaky today. I think maybe it's I want to say it's probably not. It's me just, you know, trying to tell myself that I need coffee because my hands are shaky. Is that something? You guys get shaky hands when you don't have coffee? I've only had I had a cup of coffee like 2 hours ago. But cheers. Cheers to you guys for coming around watching this stuff, you know? Shaky hands today. I don't know what that is. All right, crack it open. Now, I think this, and I'm hoping, Comica usually gives you a nice, I was gonna say a nice case. No, even in their other WM series, transmitter series, they give you little like hard softy cases, hard soft. You know, it's not like hard, but this, check this out. Look at that. Come on, that's as professional as you can get right there. You know, come on. Boom, CVM WM300C. That's a lovely case. I really like that. That opens that way. Okay, so my guess is, it's hard to say. Just make sure that's top. And it's even got, see this? So you get that like air seal, right? So you can get that. That's super nice. That's worth the $300 right there. I'm sold. We're sold. 300 bucks. Look at that. Winner. Okay, let's crack it open. All right. There you go. Oh yeah, see that's low. I don't know if you guys can see it. I was trying to tilt it maybe a little bit like that. You guys can see it a bit in this camera over here. So that is, I'm pleased. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm pleased right now. So you get a little manual. Here you go. Nice little manual in a bag. Just gonna do a quick look. My guess is it's gonna be a bunch of okay. Yep. So it's nice size fonts, not too much information. You got like little images to tell you what's going on the screen. Tells you how to connect everything. Is this all in one language? No. So, a couple different languages, but you are looking at like 44 pages in English. So that's a decent size. Now the thing is they've got the fonts nice and big. So they've made their manual bigger than a lot of companies are like, we'll just make it really small and just cram everything on 4 pages. And you're like, but now I can't read anything. So down here, we have the transmitter, little TX in the front. We have our receiver, cool. Some silica gel, which I am gonna keep in here because it helps keep it a little more moisture free. This is going to be, all right, so these are like your mounts. Even these are nice. Most of the little mounts you get are just like little cheap. That's nice. That's going to go for either a 1/4 inch or into your cold shoe. So that's good. That's how I'll mount mine to the camera. You get, this is going to be your, looks like your belt clip or your shirt clip or whatever to go on the actual transmitter. So that's, oh, you probably get one for transmitter and for the actual receiver. You guys can hopefully see that, right? Maybe you can see that. I don't know. Yes? Anybody? Anybody see that? So that's good. These are kind of your mounts over there. Appreciate that. We get a bunch of cables. So cables wise, they come in these nice little bags, which is great. Oh no, so this is microphone. So there's your lav mic. Good size cable. Right? There it is. The clip and everything. Cool. Lav mic. We get, oh, is this your little windsock? Looks that way, maybe. Yep. Look at that. Little windsock. They're giving you everything. Little dead cat. Yep. Full featured. Okay, so here's our actual cables. So these are going to be the cables. My guess would be that, of course, can connect into like your smartphone or into your camera because they're a little different, right? So this one here is a TRS. So this you would use into the actual receiver and then into the actual camera. So this would be to a camera, not a smartphone. And you can tell by the tip ring sleeve, there's 2 little black rings on that. So that's the TRS. My guess is this is probably the TRRS. So tip ring sleeve. And maybe not. Maybe not. No. Okay, now I'm wondering. Maybe they just have it all set up so it happens with one. Because a lot of them come with a TRRS cable to go into a smartphone. So I'm kind of wondering. This would be what you charge them with. Yeah, that makes sense. Micro USB. So would have been nice to see USB-C, but micro USB, that's okay. We'll be able to deal with it. We'll handle it. I think we'll handle it. Okay, and then last but not least, there is go into our receiver out to XLR. So that's really good. Okay, so we got an XLR to headphone jack. So out from the, like I said, out from the actual transmitter. Maybe? I'm hoping this is. Now, I don't know. Maybe this is supposed to go into a camera that has XLR. I guess we're going to find that out. We're going to find that out really more tomorrow because I don't have a camera that supports XLR. So hopefully in the next few days, we'll be able to figure out. And I'm curious. I'm just gonna put this down for a second because do they talk about? So they show this cable here, which is great. Yes, right. I'm with you. They don't ever really show that XLR being plugged in to anything, but it says XLR camcorder. I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out because I'm curious to see if I'm hoping that this will allow me to plug it into a mixing board. I don't know. Again, wait till we go into the mixing board video, which should come out in a couple days because I want to set it up and test it and do all that kind of stuff. But today we are going to put that all stuff over there. We are going to use this cable and this microphone, not with the wind muff. We don't need the wind muff. These are nice and heavy actually. You guys see that? That's heavy duty. When you're used to, like I've used, let's say like Sennheisers and stuff like that, they're wireless and they've got some weight. You can tell they're really nice build quality. That's what you get when you feel this. You guys can't feel it, but it's got some nice weight to it. I like that. You can tell that these are not cheap. So there's your transmitter, there's your receiver. You guys can see them, right? There's your audio and IR indicators. Same thing here, right? You guys can turn them on. Now my guess is, and I don't know, if you just want to mount them, this is where of course, these guys are gonna mount to. Or you can take this, and I'm guessing this would just slap on here somehow. I'll figure that out after, and we'll get back to you. But for right now, there's your reset button, There's your charging. Looks like you have a little indicator light possibly right there going around the top. This is where your mic plugs in. This is your little light. Antennas are all there. You can see the buttons. Same idea on this one, but you get the headphone and the output. There's your micro USB for charging as well. Oh yeah, no, I'm excited to try these. I think these are gonna be really good. Okay, so we're gonna put those right there. I've pretty much, I think, got everything. I'll take one of these. No, I'm not even gonna put yeah, I'll put one on. Put one on. We'll put one on. Why wouldn't we put one on? And this fella right here. So this is everything right now that we're using. And I'm gonna put this little case, just tuck everything in there. I love this case. I'm gonna say it. It's like a little Pelican style case, right? They didn't cheap out on the case, that's for sure. Well, that's a huge win, I think. All right, I'm gonna set this all up, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the rest of the video using not this mic up here, but this one. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, before I actually hook these up, I wanted to show you this before. So I only took out one of these, so you need them both. So here's the transmitter, okay? You'll see on the back here, there's these little tiny holes, right? Little tiny holes. That's how these mount. So basically, you're gonna take this and they just kind of fit in. So you're just gonna squeeze this one in. This is your belt, so this goes on the bottom. So you just gotta get them in spot here, line them up. That one goes in there. Take this one over here. Helps if you have some kind of fingernails. Done, right? There's your belt clip or however you're doing it. And this is the transmitter. So this is the one that's gonna go on the person, okay? Now the other one I've done already, but that little base, you can see, you put the base and you kind of just figure out sort of where it's gonna go, okay? And then you put the little clip over top of it. So it goes in the little tracks. So you have this little push at the bottom so that when you don't want this on, you kind of push this down and she slides off, right? And then you can just kind of slide it back in when you need it. Works good, you know, just boom. Off she comes. When you need it, just kind of slide it in. Yes, good, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna connect this to this camera and we're on our way, okay. Okay, so I kind of haven't hooked them up to the camera yet. I'm still using this microphone up here, but I thought I'd show you this. So this one's all set. This is the one that's gonna go on the actual camera. I'm gonna put it on that one so we can kind of sample between these two. And this one, you can see I have the microphone running up to me. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna turn these both on, right? Power, hopefully there's power in them. Oh, good, looks like there is. Okay, group A. And you can see we're getting a signal, right? We're getting a signal coming through on both of them. So really good. Now I'm not gonna go through and play with all the settings. I leave that to you. There's all kinds of settings you guys can go into. Battery looks like it's got about a half. I probably should charge. All my lights are green, so that's really good. I'm gonna connect this one to that camera over there, and we'll be right back again. Sound test coming up. Honest, here it comes. Okay, so we're still using this mic right now, but right now we're switching. Boom, switching to this guy. So the real question now is, how does it sound? You know, my hope is that this little guy here is getting good sound. We're not far, but for me especially, this is a mic or system that is going to be used primarily in, let's say, a studio environment like this. But you know, is there much for, let's say, hissing or any kind of interference? Because when we go up and start spending, you know, about $350 US, or if you need to, you know, $400 or $500 Canadian on a pair or set of UHF, now this is considered professional. That sound should be really good. So really the concern right now is sound quality. I don't have any doubt that distance-wise, this is going to be good, especially when it talks about the fact that it can go, you know, 197 feet up to 394. There's no way I'm going to be even anywhere close to even 197 feet. If I'm 100 feet away, I'd be shocked. So this is going to be, I think, a really good system. And you guys right now are getting, I think, well, hopefully a good sample of what the actual audio sounds like. That's the hope, right? So I'm gonna leave you guys there. You guys get a good idea. You can hear this. What do you think it sounds like? Do you think it sounds good? Because out of the box, for number one, the box itself, it's super protective. You know what? You're going to be throwing this in your car if you're someone that's going onto different shoots and locations. Having something that's going to protect your mic gear, that's awesome. So that case, huge benefit, huge bonus. Build quality of these, you can tell they were set up to be a little bit more toward the professional. These feel very heavy duty. So that's really nice. And you guys can hear the sound quality right now. So really, that's what you have to judge these on. Build quality is great, no questions. Charges, internal battery, cool. Now, it would have been possibly nice on some, some people like to have the ability to run externals, but this, like it said, should be able to get, for most, probably, I would say, all day. Does it say here how long it does? It doesn't really say in here how long it will run for, but for most of us, I would think all day for sure. And when you're not using it, plug it into the charger and, charge via battery brick, whatever. If you can get it, like I did, especially in and around, that $300, $400 mark, I'd say it's something to think of, because audio is important for all of us. And if you are working with, and I've done it, I've worked with a ton of the less expensive, I'll say, around that $100 mark, $150 mark set of wireless, and they're good. They're good. But can they be better? Yeah, because a lot of them really, when you start really listening to it, and it's probably not a big deal if you're going to put music and stuff like that over top of it, but if you really start listening to the audio as it comes into, let's say, the camera, you can tell that there's a tiny, sometimes a little bit of a hiss, and as they get worse or not as good, the hiss becomes a little bit more prominent, right? So hopefully you guys are going to hear this audio here untouched. So this is untouched. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you here. So this is the Comica CVM WM300C. So a whole bunch of different kind of options and kits available for this, as well as being able to kind of update it with different components like handheld or an extra transmitter, et cetera, which is really cool. Okay, guys, links down below if you guys are interested, and I'm going to leave it there. Leave comments. What do you think the sound is like? Right? That's important. Down there. Sound good? What do you think? Yes? All right, my friends. I'm out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do it all. Comments. Later.